Flat furniture. One of today's main trends in design is saving space and making the most out of small places. Of course, this is true not only for living spaces. For example, companies rent small offices to reduce expenses. Nevertheless, employees don't necessarily have to be cooped up and feel uncomfortable. Instead, you can use this furniture. This table with telescopic legs turns from a common workplace into a stand-up meeting station in seconds. The structure is electric, and it can be operated using the buttons located at the front. This and many other pieces of space-saving furniture are manufactured by the Moldavian company Flat. Right now, you're seeing a transforming bed. Its main feature is that it performs a number of extremely useful functions. First of all, it is a bed. And secondly, it's a comfortable sofa to sit on in the daytime when you don't need the bed. And finally, the third important function is storage, and not in the most obvious places. Transforming furniture allows you to use the space under the ceiling, thanks to the narrow but quite spacious wardrobe compartment. Also, you can store things under the seat of the sofa. By the way, one of the cabinet doors can be fixed in a horizontal position, becoming a small desktop. The last interesting piece of furniture from Flat that we want to show you today was designed especially for small kitchens. The fact is that not every apartment has enough space for a dining table. That's why a transforming table is the ideal solution. The construction is stored under the bar and doesn't take up extra space when not needed. At the same time, the table can be unfolded in minutes. All you need to do is pull out the inside frame and then put the tabletop elements on top. Spaceman furniture. Today, numerous companies are engaged in the production of space-saving furniture. What you see on the screen is another example. This is a piece of furniture developed by the Singapore company called Spaceman. You've already seen a bed that turns into a sofa in seconds, but here the bed turns into a TV wall panel. An interesting feature of this transforming furniture is the rail system, which allows you to turn one of the compartments around its axis. And here we have a coffee table, which transforms into a fully functional large dining table. At first, it increases in height thanks to the special moving legs, and then the tabletop slides apart, revealing an additional element hidden inside. This model will appeal to people with a small children's room or who always receive guests who stay overnight, because this sofa can turn into a bunk bed. The manufacturer has equipped the bed with a ladder to climb to the upper bed. Safeness is guaranteed by a special key, which secures all the elements in place. Milano Smart Living Furniture. What at first glance looks like an odd TV console or a storage cabinet actually turns out to be a sophisticated single bed. This furniture consists of three important elements. The first one is the compartment hiding the folded bed. The second is a side narrow pillow storage compartment, and the horizontal shelf serves as a bedside table. Why waste time folding and unfolding the bed when you could just lift it up to the ceiling? In our opinion, the design you see on the screen is very convenient. You don't have to make any effort to transform the bed. All you have to do is press the button and the bed starts moving up or down along the vertical rails. Just think about it. When used as a couch, this piece of furniture is 122 centimeters deep, 87 centimeters is the sofa, and the other 35 is the cabinet. When the sofa cushions are removed and the mattress is lowered, the depth increases to as much as 216 centimeters. This is how much space is saved by this transforming furniture. By the way, pay attention to the smart design. In front of the sofa there is a coffee table, but there's no need to remove it. That's because its height is slightly less than the height of the bed. Küchen furniture. We haven't talked much about kitchen furniture, so it's time to fix that. The Polish company Küchen specializes in the production of kitchen furniture, and it has developed a whole range of space-saving solutions. Here, the sockets are hidden right in the tabletop. This element makes the socket more accessible because you don't need long cables to plug in the appliances. It also makes it easier to keep it clean, since there's less dirt in the recesses. You can also use these sockets to recharge your gadgets, sometimes even wirelessly. The pull-out drawer inside the kitchen cupboard significantly improves usability. Here, instead of making another drawer, the manufacturer placed an entire table inside. This is ideal for quick breakfasts or where there's simply no dining table in the apartment. There's a whole food slicer concealed in the drawer. Large appliances such as microwave ovens can also be hidden in the cabinet. And also, it turns out, even the narrowest kitchen drawers can be very useful. Küchen offers storing bottles, cans, towels, baking trays, and much more in them. D-Table. The last star of our video today is an ambitious project developed by London design studio D-House. It's called D-Table. This is a Swiss Army knife of a table, consisting of a lot of interesting functional elements. In its original state, it's a regular square, but everything changes when you take the connectors out and insert them into special slots. Now it suddenly turns out that the table consists of 4 individual irregularly shaped elements, and so with a slight movement of the hand, the square table turns into a triangular one. But there's more to it than that. The parts of the table, of course, can be used separately if the connectors are taken out, and in fact, it can take almost any shape. Everything just depends solely on your imagination. The table was inspired by the haberdasher's formula, discovered by the mathematician Henry Ernest Dieudonné at the beginning of the last century. The creators call their table a functional 3D puzzle.